Welcome back, survivors. I'm SurvivalVis, and we return to the Long Dark. So, where are we exactly leaving off again? Because now that I'm doing them once a week, there's a lot more time in between when I'm kind of recording. So, right, we're cooking the wolf meat. We got some snow going, or boiling down. As for timing, we're still pretty early into the night, and we're not carrying anything too much on us. Oh, that's actually good to see. So the risk of parasites is gone. So is there anything I wanted to kind of be doing in the middle of the dark? If I can find more curtains, maybe I'll try breaking those down, because we are sitting pretty good for time, right? 6 and 5, and they still have to boil. So yeah, it might be a good idea to try to find just something to pass a little bit of time. We've got the wolf pelts curing. That's going to be very good when we can head back later to the homestead. Because there's that workbench where we can try crafting that into a jacket. We've got... we should try getting a little bit more rabbit, just because I think it's, again, 4 pelts seems to be the magic number for making all the clothing in the Long Dark. So we've got 2 pelts right now. If we can get 2 more, that'd be good there. Nothing else I can break down there. Oh, there's a curtain. So we'll just break that down quickly. The cloth will be useful for repairing any of our clothing or that. Which I should check, because... do we have something for... okay, we basically got everything for head, hands, stuff like that. We could use another type of, basically, like, underwear, but... only got so much. So 3, another 10 minutes on those. That still got over an hour. I don't think I have anything I can, like, quickly repair, nor is anything actually sitting too badly off. Like, the toque's the one that's in... no, we'll wait till something's ready, and then maybe try. Yeah, we've searched through here, so... I mean, it does make you feel all nice and cozy, but you also do have to find something to keep yourself occupied for some of the countdowns. Okay, we got... I mean, we can't really see it right now, but we should still have a good supply of food and water. So if we can get 1 more wolf and 2 more rabbits, and get all that kind of going through what it will, we'll be sitting very well. Here we go. Okay, so we'll just take and take. We might as well just keep this going, make the most of the fire we can. And I think that also helps our cooking skill. Yeah, so I don't have any more raw meats. That's good. That's the last of that use. So maybe what I'll do is, again, just so that way we don't have to do it later, keep some more of this on the go. Because we still got an hour for the fire. And then how am I doing on matches? I should have quite a bit still. I prefer to save the lantern fuel just in case. Yeah, we got 36, so we should be alright. And I also am using the fire striker, which will save us some bit there. I know what we're going to have that as something to eat, because we do need to... I do want to try keeping the carrying capacity bonus, like the well-fed bonus we've got. I think that's what it is, isn't it? Well-fed? Yeah, well-fed. So that extra 5 kilograms, I think it's 5 kilograms, going to make a big difference in helping us along. 5 minutes, 9, and then actually, how am I doing for, like, our skills? Cooking? Yeah, it's going up slowly. The skills definitely take a while, but they also aren't, like, you have to go to 100 with them. That's one thing where I actually think Dino System is a game where you could kind of learn a little bit from the Long Dark. Don't make it feel like you have to go through dozens of levels, like from 0 to 100, but scale it back to, like, 0 to 10, and then each level feels more rewarding. I'll take that. Oh, no. And take that. And I still have some cans. So let's do that. And do that. Yeah, so that's the snow going down there. We'll have another thing of meat. Again, we won't have more than this just because the risk is there. What's it up to? Only 4%, so it does take a while before it goes up. But still something we want to be very careful of, just in case. And then that's 11 till boiled, so we still got a little bit of time there. So you know what? What I might actually try doing is see if we can repair the toque. Because we are in the light of the fire. Nope, well, so much for that. We'll try once more. We are in the light of the stove, and I think that's what's allowing us to do that. Okay, take and take. Oh, those boiled out, I'm afraid. Ooh, okay, so, yeah, stove is just at embers now. We'll leave that there. We'll drop all the water we just got. Yeah, probably not the full supply. I think after the first failure, I should have tried taking some of the water, but we're kind of got some room. We can make some mistakes here or there. So let's try sleeping. I'm going to start with 6. See how that does for us. I always underestimate how long the nights really are. It sounds like it's still pretty brutal out. You can hear the wind just howling. Oh, and we survived over our first week, so we're actually getting close to 7 days now. Oh wow, Took's already up to 100%. That was a very good effort then. Yeah. No, I actually don't have the materials for that. Okay, so we could use some water. But it still sounds like it's pretty wicked out. So we're going to get... Let's try another 3 hours. This sounds like this was what we were waiting for. It's completely dead now. We should hopefully have some daylight in the hall so we can see a bit. There we go, that's what I like to see. A good morning where you can see everything going on. Okay, oh, I actually don't... you know what, let's just have the chocolate bar. And then we'll take one of our things of water with us. Just that way we have... Is there anything else I can drop off? Nothing super... I mean, I could leave a firearm cleaning kit, but it's not that much weight overly. I think we're pretty much good to hold on to what we've got. Oh, there's all the cloth, so if I do need to do more repairs, and then I can break more of that down. But revolver's got a lot of ammo. Rifle actually still has quite a bit, too. Actually, I should check, see, how are these doing for? 67, 73, 60... Yeah, I'll have to... spend a little bit of time getting these back in shape as well. I don't want them dropped too low for their condition. These are kind of our lifeline right now, because it's helped us hunt the wolves. Well, not even, both hunt and fend them off. I think I also need to try getting a couple more rocks, because I'll try those for the rabbits, and then the wolves I'll save the firearms for. Okay, so... It is a pretty cool morning, but if you can stay out of the wind, it's not as bad. So that's good to know. As for, like, finding rabbits and that, we probably have to go a ways. No, we do have 2 rocks, so if I can find one more, I think that'll be good. The rocks are, well, I'm not sure if I should say surprisingly heavy, but they do add up to quite a bit of inventory space if you don't keep track of how many you've actually collected. So they are something to just kind of watch how many you have at a time. And since they don't really... I mean, I think there's a slim chance they can do something to a wolf, but... I think it's better off just trying to limit how many of those you have. Yeah, so we're a little bit out of the wind. I'm not going to go too far, just because, again, it can get super cold super quick. But just see what we can kind of find. Oh, there's another stone there by this place. I mean, I'd like to actually... I'm trying to remember how far that birch grove is from here. Okay, I think that's just me making all this sound as I'm walking. I sound like there's something kind of heavier around us, but... they really captured the wind. It sounds, well, basically like real life. It just... That kind of sound just is like cutting through you, no matter what you seem to wear. And that's a real life experience living up in Canada, is if you have wind that's strong like this, it just feels like it's almost like a knife that cuts through every layer you could have on. You need some very, very good clothing just to try to fend that off. And as we've seen, we don't have that quite yet. We're getting there. We are, though, because that wolf jacket is going to give us a big bonus to our... Oh yeah, we're basically down to a quarter of our temperature right now. But nothing really out and about too close. And because we're walking into the wind, we're also actually a bit slowed down. Okay, yeah, so the birch grove is farther off than I was hoping.
My feet.
So being this cold... Oh, what are you guys flying around there? I don't know if there's a body... That... Okay, I thought I heard something else for a moment there, but maybe it was just me. Are you one of the guys we shot and it tried running off? I don't like how cold we are, but even if all we do is snag the pelt, that's kind of the big thing we're working towards. Because I know there's the one that we fended off. Oh, you know what? I'm going to just try getting the pelt. Yeah, you can see the bottom left there. It just dropped in our condition. But that's all I'm after is just the hide. Or the pelt. Actually, what's the difference between pelt and hide? I don't know for sure. Oh. And there are more circling over here. I don't think we've shot anything else, though. But either way, we got the big, basically our hot ticket item. With us being able to get the pelt, we can easily... Okay, they're just flying over the body that's there. Yeah, so we don't really have a way of getting bow and arrow, and until I can get the gear to keep us a little warmer, we probably won't be making exactly too many expeditions out into the region. If we get another warm spell like we had last episode, or even the episode before, then we'll probably be able to do a little bit more outdoors work and see what we can find, but right now the condition drops so quickly that it's a little difficult to justify it, at least to me. I'm sure if you guys are experts at playing this Long Dark, this might not be any problem for you to just keep going into like that. But that... Oh, I actually had 4 pelts. Oops. Well, I guess now we'll have a 5th. I didn't realize we actually had the 4 already. Okay, so those are going along slowly but surely. Oh, there's the cured rabbit pelts. So I do need to do a little something to stay warm. So what I can do... Actually, let me pick up the cloth. Then let's see about repairing this. Because I think if we can get the condition of items up as well, or clothing, it might help with more restoring some of our, like, warmth bonus. Like, it feels like 9 degrees right now. Everything, I think, is mostly in pretty good shape. 98, 70... As long as there's nothing under the 70%. And the boots, I don't know if I actually have... Yeah, I need cured leather. I may actually have sitting somewhere. Oh, yeah, I do. I do need to warm myself up, so maybe I'll try... How long would it take to try repairing those? Ooh, hour 30. That's a lot of time, though, so maybe I won't worry about that. 62. Okay, how am I doing for that status? Still saying 4%, so it is low. Yeah, I'm going to bite the bullet and just try. There we go. Yeah, so that's gone up, ooh, quite a bit more. Seems the more pieces you have, maybe the more it amplifies the amount you gain per. I'll just have a drink of water as well, keep that going okay. And, oh right, I wanted to keep these maintained, so like, yeah, like 12 minutes to sharpen that. That's not too bad at all. We can just do this to get the hatchet in good shape. And we'll do one more. There we go, so we're fully warmed up and we can head right back out. I actually will just make sure to drop off any cloth. Yeah, I did pick up some. It's not very heavy, but again, something I really got to work on is traveling a lot lighter in the Long Dark. I'm trying to shift my framework, or my mindset of how I normally do. Because it's always been more, I've been nomadic styled, where I set up bases as I go, not so much operated out of one. And I think that's where I've been more limited to how my progress can go. Yeah, it's not too bad. The wind, it's not howling, but it also might be because we're a bit more sheltered from it. So what I'm going to actually do is try heading down to the south as I've been trying. Because I know there's a cavern or a cave somewhere down here. I mean, granted, that is the potential of there being a bear, and I don't think I'm going to try hunting anything really too soon. Well, definitely not hunting a bear. Rabbit, however, that might be pretty rewarding. And then we still... It's going to be quite a few days, so it might even be one of the things where we'll stockpile a lot of stuff that has to cure, and then maybe we'll transfer into another region and spend some time there, so that way we don't just kind of keep slowly watching things cure. We can kind of come back, and then that's a project we can work on as we've returned to this area. Well, we'll see what's in the woods here. And I remember this cavern from my Winter Mute playthrough because of the ties it has. I mean, anything that stands out using, like, cryptid information I really enjoy. Something about just pondering about cryptids. Do they exist? Don't they? Evidence to them? Disprove? Etc. I've just always been kind of drawn into that kind of stuff. Just an interest of mine. So, oh yeah, I think that's actually it right over here. And it does look like it's going to reward us with some... Oh, actually a couple of things. I said we might not have a bow and arrow, but... Oh, hello. You... a little bit behind them, but the good news is there are rabbits here. So it's going to take a good bit of... Oh, shoot. A little slow there. He basically ran right under us. But yeah, so how... Oh. That's all it takes to harvest these. I thought this was actually something where it would take more time, but... Yeah, so these are going to be good for some of the crafting we can do for, like, either the bow or the arrows. Oh. Wow. I didn't realize this was here. Okay, we are going to be pretty cold if we do try, though, because he's going to be... Yeah, he's frozen. 45 minutes there. I could try lighting a small fire, but let me see what's in the cavern first. Thankfully, I don't think bears are actually live in the caves. I thought I'd just take a look in case. Yeah, nothing... Oh! No, I spoke a little too soon. There is something back here. Some firewood, some actual food. Oh, no, that's not food. Another bedroll. Okay, actually nothing in the container, but this was actually pretty rewarding. Like, even just finding the maple saplings on their own was a nice reward, and we're actually somewhere... Okay, we could actually try warming up depending on where we're standing, it seems, because the arrow did change for a second there. Yeah, the further in we go, the more we're out of the cold air. So this actually could work, and then I could spend a little bit of time... How should I do this? Maybe I'll try lighting a small fire. I don't think I can do it outside because of how bad the wind is. But if I can do it in here, toss enough sticks on it, or keep it going for, like, even just an hour. Actually, no, maybe a little more than an hour, because 45 minutes to harvest the deer pelt. And, actually, I'll see how much it's going to take to get the... Okay, so that's an hour 45 right there. That's going to take some time to warm up as well, so I'm just going to toss in the sticks as well. So that's got 2 hours to it. That's going to heat up pretty fast. We can already see it's giving us the 2-arrow rise. So what I'm going to do... I'm kind of curious, how long would quartering it take? It's like, is it going to be less time than it would to... No, an hour 30 just to quarter it, so yeah, I'll probably... Yeah, it's going to be easier just to do this. It's going to definitely tank our warmth there. And... Oh, we actually got an improvement to our carcass harvesting. And the fire is still going, which is good. And if I toss the cedar firewood on... I think we can keep this...
Find some place to escape this cold.
Already found it, but... Oh, wow, that's really going up. Oh, actually, 44 minutes left on that. So how long would it take just to, like, clean... Yeah, so we can do this for a little bit as well. And you know what? I'm going to toss this bit of cedar firewood on here as well. Guess what we can do is clean the firearms, get them back up into higher working order. Yeah, so that is sitting at 75, which is good. And maybe what we'll do is clean this as well. Hypothermia risk is healed, and we are fully up in our meter for temperature. So, we've got a random deer pelt we found, some more guts, 3 maple saplings, and if we're lucky with our throws, maybe even some more rabbits. Oh, nope, I don't want to... I keep forgetting the buttons. Not that one. Not that one. Just going to take 5 stones, just because if I'm trying for these rabbits... And see, I could probably try crouching and get a little bit closer. There we go. Okay, get him. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you gotta be very fast after you actually stun them with the stone. I should have tried running. Ah, shoot, you little buggers. Okay, so actually, I gotta work more that it's like the tip of my thumb for when I talk. Oh, there we go. Come on, come on, come on. Get it. Ah, shoot. Really? I had it up here for that second, though. Ah. But I've gotten much better at, like, figuring out what the key... Oh, wow. It's actually not cold out at all right now. Okay, so I've been... All my shots have been thrown more to the left, so I need more, like, the tip of my thumb. There we go. Sorry, little buddy, but we're going to need you. Okay, so there's another rabbit. If we can get the other one that was somewhere around here. Bingo. No, 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 drop. I keep forgetting to... That's another thing I have to try remembering to use is the decoy system in the game, too. But now that I kind of know where the reticle exactly is... See, I think it's a little misleading when you first do this, because you don't assume it's all the way down there. Oh, wow. Sorry, little bud. At least we make it quick for him. But now we're going to take all this, get back, and then we can clean the carcasses inside. So we don't have to do it out in the cold. But we will have to be a little more cautious about wolves. Because we are carrying a lot of meat on us. Ooh, and the wind is very strong. Although one thing that strikes me a little odd now that I think about it is, how are the wolves able to pick up so easily the rabbits that you just killed? Like, I can understand if there was an open wound, they would smell the blood. But, like, if decomposition hasn't really set in, would it make that much of a smell, like, to, like, attract them? Something I've never really thought about until just now. Huh. I actually don't really know the answer to that. Oh, and then this will also give us some rabbit meat that we can eat with safety from the parasites, so... Yeah, this was a very rewarding trip out. And thankfully, because I think of some of the de-wolfing we've done to the area... I say that, although we may have one wolf trying to come after us back here. Actually... I'm surprised how fast they're moving. I don't know if it's because they're trying to get right out of the wind, or they are picking us up from... Whoa, they are almost migrating. Like, I know we shouldn't stay out in the cold too much, but... Yeah, they are all heading down... Oh, no, they are definitely following us. Okay, this is, Do I... see, I mean, this would be a lot of meat and gut right on our doorstep. But I don't think I'm looking to exactly commit genocide of the animals, so let's just head inside. Let's just kind of play it safe and hold our ammo for now. We shouldn't be greedy because of what we've got, because it's, again, a lot of decent things we can kind of work off of. Okay, right, so let's come up here, drop the guts, the deer hide off, and the maple saplings. So all that will start curing. I'll put you guys down. Yeah, you're frozen, but you should thaw in just a little bit. Everything here looks okay. We're gonna have another drink because we go through water very quickly. Food is also one that we could be a little bit more worried about, but I think we're mostly alright. Alright, I still don't have a knife to make that any easier, but you know what? While we can still see, let's look at harvesting these. Yes, this will speed it up quite a bit. Let's just do this. Gets us nice and warm. And let's harvest you. Yeah, we're getting pretty tired, and that's understandable. Thankfully, we can actually still see, too. Okay, so this is where the rabbit stuff is, so let's drop these here. There we go, so we've got all materials for the rabbit skin, or rabbit pelt gloves, all the wolf pelts for the wolf pelt coat. I think we need 3 more deer hides for, I think it's deerskin pants. Either way, we are very, very well set up with what we got so far. See, it's not really that much meat here, is there? Oh, that we can also break down, so you know what, maybe we will try starting another fire. Actually, I got to get myself a little bit of firewood. Let's go for the reclaimed wood, and is there a book down here somewhere? Possibly, but I also can't really tell because of how dense I have everything in this corner. Maybe not. Okay, well, we'll, again, start another fire because that'll help us getting that skill up. So we'll use the Fire Striker, Reclaimed, or Stick. I guess we'll just go for Stick.
Come on.
Yeah, come on, just go along. There we go, that's nice to see.
Turned out pretty well.
Okay, so let's take that off, that off, that off. And we want to place. So I'm remembering to be a little slower with the prompts and reading them. And let's get those going. There we go. Oh, actually, 1 minute till ready on that, so we can have that right away. I'm just going to grab a little bit of coal. How long does coal burn for? So we're at 56. So basically an hour's worth. That's pretty good for a single item. And you know what? We'll eat that. Again, it's so little for... Yeah, and then we'll get that going. 30 minutes, 24 minutes. Those are going okay. Alright, we can put down the bedroll. I mean, this is actually something that if I want to save quite a bit of room, I would not take a bedroll with me, but it's still another force of habit of mine to just keep one on me in case. The rest we're doing very good on. And what? So, this has a little, oh, yeah, hour 47, so that's okay. These are going to take a little bit. So, I guess what I could try doing is just breaking down the hat. Because that shouldn't take very long at all, should it? Oh no, 10 minutes. We can easily do that. And then, because of the time that the episode's been running, we'll probably look at just stepping outside and back in and leave things right here. I do think we'll try maybe 1 or 2 more episodes of The Long Dark. Again, the series is never one that's done super well on the channel, but I still enjoy it personally, so I'm going to keep it going for just a little longer. I think a couple weeks we'll try going to another region next. Ooh, actually, we have a lot of daylight out here. I'm surprised at that. And then just inside, so that way we have the game saved for us, as that's kind of like the autosave trigger. There we go. So, we'll leave this episode of The Long Dark right here. Thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you do like it, or the series in general, be sure to give a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave them in the comments right down below. Until I catch you all next episode, survivors, please remember as always to take care and stay alive.